So-Called Season 2 is coming soon. In the meantime, here's a clip from our archive. Find full episodes on our archive at socalledpodcast.com or from wherever you get your podcasts. So-Called is sponsored by loveboiseparks.org, which donates 50% of all profits to support, promote, and preserve open spaces in Boise, Idaho. Use promo code SOCALLED for 10% off all your purchases at loveboiseparks.org.
I think we don't really understand what the opportunities are going to be in terms of career choices in the future. That the jobs of the future have yet to be defined. And so it's important to not pigeonhole yourself at too young of an age. Our world is changing so fast. The technology is changing so fast. The jobs that are available are changing so fast. We have to be more agile to how we respond to the world. And being able to be a creative person is actually an incredible asset. It's actually an essential skill set for the 21st century.
This is Mark Wojcik, and I'm wondering, how's your so-called career? Welcome to So-Called, the podcast that explores the why and how of work. On this episode, we meet Karen Bubb, cultural planner for the City of Boise. But that's not all Karen does, not by a long shot.
I'm the co-founder and a board member of Searles Place, which is a cultural nonprofit that is an artist-in-residence program in Garden City. And I'm a trustee of the Alexa Rose Foundation, which provides grants to artists of all kinds to pursue their creative practice. And then I'm also a visual artist. I'm a painter primarily, but I also dabble in clay and ceramics, stained glass, other materials.
In addition to these roles, Karen also teaches at Boise State University. I asked Karen if there was a thread between her various activities. So you have many things going on, but you choose to engage in so many areas. Mm-hmm. And how do you decide whether you will engage?
What I love about this job and why I do all the different things that I do is because I really value the arts and history and culture as an integral part of our life in Boise and in urban places in general. And I'm passionate about creating opportunities for others and creating a city that I really want to live in.
Find full episodes on our archive at socalledpodcast.com or from wherever you get your podcasts. So-Called is sponsored by loveboiseparks.org, which donates 50% of all profits to support, promote, and preserve open spaces in Boise, Idaho. Use promo code SOCALLED for 10% off all your purchases at loveboiseparks.org.